Our clearance to Warsaw as filed. Information whiskey on board.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Parking at discussion on request frequency TWA 131.
TWA 131 Wilco. Taxi to parking at your discretion. Monitor this frequency.
Innsbruck Tower, this is Honda 4 Tango Delta. Currently on the glide slope, established on the glide slope for runway 26 right.
Honda 404 Tango Delta, Innsbruck Tower, runway 26, cleared to land.
Good morning, Tower. This is the Taxi 7. Request tire check.
Delta 27 Innsbruck Tower, readability 5.
Delta 7 with information, Victor is ready to copy IFR clearance. Delta 7 ready for pushback and engine start.
Good morning, Innsbruck Chanex 49 Alpha Lima, requesting IFR clearance to Edinburgh with information India.
Chenex 49er Alpha Lima, Innsbruck Tower. I'll have your clearance in just a second. Chenex 49er Alpha Lima, Innsbruck Tower. Information India is correct. Cleared to Edinburgh via the MOGT 1R departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet after departure. Departure on 128.975, squawk 3444.
Departure to Edinburgh via MOGT, transition 4,000 feet initial climb. Departure frequency 128.975, squawk 3444, Chanex 49er Alpha Lima, thank you.
Griffin 93 Lima, requesting pushback and startup.
Griffin 93 Lima, pushback and startup approved. Expect runway 26 for departure.
Pushback and start approved. Expect runway 26 for departure. Griffin 93 Lima.
John Xavier 6610 requests IFR clearance to Amsterdam Airport.
250 Golf Juliet requesting taxi for takeoff.
Bamboo 286, information November is current. Cleared to Amsterdam Schiphol via the KPT-5J departure, then as filed. Departure runway 08. Initial climb altitude 7,000 feet. Departure on 128.975, squawk 6655.
Police November passing Sierra in 4,700 feet.
transit change.
Transavia 6610 radio check.
Transavia 6610, Innsbruck Tower, readability 5.
Transavia via 6610 request IFR clearance to Amsterdam Airport.
Transavia 6610, information November is current. Cleared to Amsterdam Schiphol via the KPT-5J departure, then as filed. Departure runway 08. Initial climb altitude 7,000 feet. Departure on 128.975 squawk 2616.
Police November, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Clear to Amsterdam Schiphol via the KPT-5 Juliet departure and S5 departure runway 08. Initial climb 7,000 feet. Departure on 128.975 squawk 2616. Transavia 6610.
Roger, Scandinavia 5.5.
Transavia 6610, read back correct.
Contact departure 128.975, Ocean 6737, bye-bye.
Austrian 6737, read back correct. Expect runway 8.
Innsbruck Tower, Duke 5254 Delta at 3,400.
Duke 5254 Delta, Innsbruck Tower, winds calm. Runway 26, cleared to land.
Golf Delta Kilo, run 08, cleared for touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 08, Golf Delta Kilo. Golf Delta Kilo, 4 mile final, runway 08, to land.
Golf Delta Kilo, runway 08, cleared to land.
Innsbruck Tower, Transavia 6609 is with you descending through flight level 080 to land runway 26.
Transavia 6609 Innsbruck Tower, winds calm, runway 26, cleared to land.
Cleared to land 26, Transavia 6609. Innsbruck Tower, good evening. Transavia 6610 is with you at gate 15, requesting IFR clearance asphalt to Schiphol Amsterdam Airport asphalt.
Papa Command 250, Golf Juliet, vacating runway.
We're on your time now.
Piper Comanche 250, 4 Golf Juliet taxi to parking via Bravo, cross runway 8.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight.
Transavia 6610, ready for push and start.
Place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in
Transavia 6610, push and start approved, face west.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground. You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Transavia 6610, push and start approach, face west.
All your items are put away so that
Transavia
the aisle is
6610.
clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know. That way you can leave the seat. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once you depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets.
Tower Beachfront, 1 Echo Charlie, request IFR to Luxembourg Airport with information Tango.
Beechcraft 1 Echo Charlie information Tango is correct. Cleared to Luxembourg Airport via the KPT 5J departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Departure on 128.975. Squawk 5542.
Please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now turned down and
Contact is at 6,800 feet inbound, Arnhem approach runway 26.
Cabin for departure.
Condor 2 Tree Innsbruck Tower cleared for the RNAV approach runway 26 at Innsbruck. Report established on final information Juliet is current.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start engine.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Hân hạnh chào đón quý khách trên chuyến bay của Bamboo Airways, hãng hàng không của sự hiếu khách.
Welcome aboard Bamboo Airways, the airline of hospitality.
Clear for the Arnhem approach runway 26 at Innsbruck. Report status on final. Information Juliet is current for
Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of the flight, may we have your attention for the safety demonstration.
Condor 23 is on final
Any
approach.
type of smoking is strictly prohibited.
Các thiết bị điện tử phải được tắt nguồn hoặc chuyển sang chế độ máy bay trong suốt hành trình bay.
Electronic devices must be turned off or switched to flight mode during the flight.
Quý khách lưu
Golf
ý,
Delta
không sạc
Kilo,
pin các thiết bị điện
welcome to
tử hoặc
Innsbruck.
trên máy bay lan
Taxi
cất
to
và hạ
parking
cánh.
at your
Charging
discretion
electronic
and
devices
stay on
is
this
not allowed
frequency.
during taxi takeoff and landing.
Trong quá trình máy bay lan cất và hạ cánh, quý khách cài dây an toàn, dựng thẳng lưng ghế, đúng bàn ăn, xếp gọn chân ghế và màn hình.
During taxi takeoff and landing,
We have a good engine
requested to
start.
fasten your
You can
seatbelt,
disconnect.
set seat back upright, secure tray table, footrest, and monitor.
Quý khách đặt hành lý trong ngăn đựng phía trên hoặc xếp gọn dưới ghế phía trước.
Carry-on luggage is requested to stow under the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers.
Không để hành lý trên lối đi, khu vực cửa thoát hiểm, dưới chân các vách ngăn và phía sau chân của quý khách.
The aisle, the exit rows, the area under fixed bulkhead, and behind your leg must be clear of any luggage.
Quý khách cài dây an toàn trong suốt thời gian bay và khi đèn hiệu cài dây an toàn được bật sáng. Dây an toàn được cài như sau: cài hai đầu khóa vào nhau. Nếu vai ghế có thêm một đầu dây móc, quý khách bắt chéo dây ngang người, cài đầu móc vào khóa, kéo một đầu dây để siết chặt và mở bằng cách nhấc hoặc bấm đầu khóa. Nếu quý khách đi cùng trẻ em hoặc cần dây an toàn nối dài, vui lòng liên hệ với tiếp viên hàng không để được trợ giúp. Quý khách vui lòng cài dây an toàn và để dây trong tầm nhìn để tiếp viên hàng không kiểm tra an toàn quan khách.
Distribution of infant seatbelt or extension belt
Innsbruck
provided by
Tower,
EHAM.
speaker
Please make sure your seatbelt is
685 request
fastened and
mic
visible
check.
to the cabin. Whenever seatbelt sign is on, please fasten your seatbelt and keep it while you
Speedbird
are seated. Your
685
safety
with
belt is fastened like
information
this.
box
Insert the middle buckle into the other
at
for
gate
additional shoulder room.
number
Cross the
3.
belt in front of your body
A request
and hook
by
the middle
for
buckle into
clearance
the lock.
to
Tighten by
London
pulling the
Heathrow.
strap and unfasten by lifting the buckle or pressing on the lock.
Piper Hotel Alpha Kilo readback, correct? Expect runway 8?
Mặt nạ dự kiến sẽ rơi xuống từ phía trên ghế ngồi và
Expect
trong phòng vệ
runway
sinh.
8,
Quý khách nhớ mặc mặt nạ
Piper
khi có
Hotel
nhận
Alpha
diện.
Kilo.
Đeo mặt nạ lên mũi và miệng. Choàng dây qua đầu, siết chặt.
In case of decompression, oxygen mask will be released from the cabin ceiling and in the lavatory. Pull the nearest mask firmly downward to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and wear the plastic band over your head, then tighten it.
Quý khách hãy đeo mặt nạ cho mình trước rồi giúp trẻ em và các hành khách khác cuối cùng hướng dẫn được.
Please put on your own mask first, then help the children and anyone nearby may need assistance.
Trong trường hợp thoát hiểm, hệ thống
Transavia
thoát hiểm sử dụng các thiết bị
6610
thoát hiểm.
request
In case of
taxi to
evacuation, the
runway
emergency light
08.
system will guide you to emergency exits.
Trong khoang khách có 8 cửa thoát hiểm, hai
Can
cửa
you
bên
answer
trước,
my
một cửa
request,
bên giữa và hai cửa
please?
phía sau.
Delta
Quý khách thường
November.
xác định cửa thoát hiểm gần nhất và các biển báo chỉ dẫn.
In the cabin, there are 8 exits. Two at the
Transavia
front, 4 at the
6610,
middle, and
taxi
2 at
to
the rear.
runway
Please
08 via
identify
Alpha.
the nearest emergency exits with marked signs.
Taxi
Áo phao
to
được đặt dưới ghế
runway
ngồi của quý
08
khách hoặc
via
trên ghế bên cạnh
Alpha.
ghế. Khi được yêu cầu sử
Transavia
dụng, quý khách lấy áo ra khỏi vị
6610.
trí, xé bỏ bọc hoặc áo choàng qua đầu và thắt chặt dây quanh eo. Quý khách lưu ý không được làm khóa ống khi ở trong khoang khách.
Life vests are located under your seat or below.
Transavia
next to your
6610,
seat,
negative
instructed
taxi
by
to
cabin
runway 08 via
crew.
Alpha.
Location and package. Put
Taxi
on
to
the life vest
runway
and secure it
08
carefully.
via
Do
Alpha.
not inflate the life vest in the
Transavia
cabin.
Ngay tại cửa, quý khách
6610.
làm phòng áo bằng cách giật mạnh thẻ nhựa hoặc thổi vào ống màu đỏ.
At exit, pull the tag firmly downwards or blow into mouthpieces to inflate it.
Trên áo phao có còi và đèn để lôi cuốn sự chú ý.
There are a whistle and a light on your vest for attracting attention.
86906, contact departure on 128.975.
Life vests are used in case of emergency or when instructed by cabin crew only. Infant life vest will be provided
Tree
and
85,
instructed
winds
by cabin
130
crew.
at 1 tree. Runway 8 clear to land.
Bản hướng dẫn an toàn được đặt trong túi ghế phía trước hoặc ngăn bên cạnh.
And now, please read the safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you or next to your seat.
Runway
Trân trọng cảm ơn sự
8,
theo dõi của quý khách. Chúng tôi rất
385.
mong quý khách sẽ có trải nghiệm an toàn và thú vị trên các chuyến bay của Bamboo Airways.
We thank you for your attention and we hope you have a great time on board with Bamboo Airways.
EasyJet 28 Innsbruck Tower, descent approved. Maintain 5,000.
5,000.
EasyJet 28 winds calm. Runway 8 clear to land.
Land runway 08. EasyJet 8.
Austrian 123 Innsbruck Tower, I'm working on that clearance. Stand by. Austrian 123 Innsbruck Tower, cleared to Salzburg via the RTT 2Q departure, then as filed. Departure runway 08, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 129.45, squawk 3245.
Cabin is ready.
Transavia 6610 ready for departure runway 08.
Austrian 123, give me 1 second for that clearance.
Transavia 6610, roger, runway 08.
Transavia 6610 ready for departure runway 08.
KLM 6601 winds, calm runway 26 clear to land.
Transavia 6610, runway 08, winds 165 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Winds 165 at 3, clear for takeoff runway 08, Transavia 6610.
122 is type 737-700 with information Papa requesting IFR clearance to Bristol.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Cleared to Bristol via the Multi 1R departure, then as far departure runway 26, initial climb 7,000, departure 128.975, squawk 6366 for Bridge Caledonia 22.
Continue VFR tour, Lucia 313.
India Echo 9er 255, runway 26, line up and wait.
Copy Innsbruck Tower, India Echo 255.
India Echo 9er 255, runway 26, cleared for takeoff.
Copy Innsbruck Tower, India Echo 255, clear for takeoff.
Tower just near Lufthansa 35 Golf, stand 6, request IFR clearance to Munich.
Stabilize. Take off. Take off process, speed check.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Information uniform is correct. Approach Munich as departure flight and radar vector to Lottie, then as far as departure runway 08. Initial climb to 7,000, departure on 128.975 and squawk 5656, Lufthansa 35 Golf.
Transavia 6610, contact departure on 128.975.
Contact departure on 128.975, Transavia 6610. Good afternoon. Departure Transavia 6610 with you passing 4,500 feet, climbing to 7,000 feet.
Transavia 6610, Innsbruck radar identified. Cleared direct KPT, climb flight level 230.
Clear direct Kilo Papa Tango, climb flight level 230, Transavia 6610.
IFR present 2, Lima Oscar, 50 Kilo, F5. Clear to Frankfurt by OBET 3, Juliet departure, Rasta, departure runway 08, initial lab 7, departure 188.975, squawk 1514, that's actually my mind, thank you.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Cirrus Mike X-ray, read back correct.
Up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Delta Echo Mike X-ray, ready to taxi.
Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
1123 and flight level 070.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Lufthansa 1123, Innsbruck, radar. Good evening, Innsbruck, QNH 1010.
Transavia 6610. Climb and maintain flight level 280.
Skyways 148, contact Innsbruck Tower on 120.1.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Transavia 6610.
Delta 27, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. Now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder,
Transavia 6610. Contact Munich radar on 129.45.
Contact Munich radar on 129.45. Transavia 6610.
A wide range of free flights to extend to 3,500.
Good afternoon, radar Transavia 6610. With you passing flight level 150, climbing to flight level 280.
One Papa Juliet, ready for descent.
Transavia 6610. Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
Departure Austrian 123.
Austrian 123, Munich radar climb and maintain flight level 120.
Departure Austrian 123.
Transavia 6610, Munich radar, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, Transavia 6610.
Finding flight level 170.
Lufthansa 2252 Munich radar, roger. Lufthansa 2252 Munich radar, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210. Lufthansa 53 Foxtrot.
Left heading 050 to Bravo Delta.
Bravo Delta, turn left, heading 050.
Prefer to use the original best one Alpha right if possible to Bravo Delta. Continuing via best one Alpha right to Bravo Delta.
Scandinavian 87 Alpha, expecting Arnav, approach runway 17 on Milan, ready for descent.
Scandinavian 87 Alpha, descend via Lewis I-3A, arrival runway 17 QNH 1005.
Descending via Lucy 3 Alpha, arrival runway 17, QNH 1005, Scandinavia 87 Alpha.
Austrian 123, descend and maintain flight level 140.
Descend and maintain flight level 140, Austrian 123.
Austrian 123, contact wing and food 124.4.
Unit radar, Lufthansa 679, sending 5,000 on the runway 26, left and close for you.
Climb and maintain flight level 400.
German Eagle 4 Munich radar, good evening. German Eagle 4 Munich radar, climb and maintain flight level 430.
430.
Munich radar, contact Munich approach on 120.78.
Contact Munich approach on 120.78. Lufthansa 220.
Unit radar, good afternoon, DFL 361 in your airspace, flight level 300.
DFL 61, radar identified, good afternoon.
Innsbruck departure, Lufthansa 28 Papa on flight level 220.
Lufthansa 28P Munich radar, I'm not seeing your transponder. Confirm, squawking 7000 mode C. Ident one more time for me. Lufthansa 28P Munich radar, climb and maintain flight level 220, fly heading tree vectors 22.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, fly heading 333, vectors 22, Lufthansa 28 Papa.
Scandinavian 244, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 28, Scandinavian 244.
Scandinavian 244, climb and maintain flight level 310. Niner Charlie Papa descend and maintain flight level 140.
Transat 10, contact Langen radar on 131.3.
Contact Langen radar on 131.3, Transavia 6610.
at 140.
Good afternoon, radar. Transavia 6610 with you at flight level 340.
Transavia 6610, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Cargo maintain 1. Contact Langen radar on 127.625.
127.625, cargo maintain 1. Langen radar, Learjet Delta Foxtrot Charlie Tango, good afternoon. Are there any NOTAMs at our destination airport?
Alpha Charlie Tango, runway 0725 and 1533 close. ILS runway 15 and runway 33 downgrade at 1 when visibility exceeds 550 m and ceiling is at least 200 feet, Monday to Friday 06001700. November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, contact Alps Radar Zurich on 119.925.
119.925, November 2 Romeo Foxtrot.
Postman 358, good day. Flight level 350.
In a few moments, our lovely
Postman 358, Langen radar, good afternoon.
will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Are available for accept a credit card.
Delta Alpha Victor Lima Alpha, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Langen radar, good afternoon. Smith 6 Foxtrot Lima, flight level 340.
Swiss 6 Foxtrot Lima, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
And then maintain flight level 070, flight 034, vectors for the ILS runway 25 approach.
Hotel Whiskey Tango descend and maintain flight level 080. Hotel Whiskey Tango descend and maintain flight level 060.
Langen radar, EasyJet 509 is with flight level 180.
EasyJet 559er Langen radar QNH 1011.
1011, EasyJet 559.
EasyJet 559er, descend and maintain flight level 150.
Wagen radar, Scandinavian 842, EasyJet 573, 35, about 573, 60.
Traffic.
Scandinavian 842, Langen radar, roger. Langen radar, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Scandinavian 842. Quick radar 133.4, Luxair 9491.
Luxair 491, unable to comply, refer to your charts.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 2479, flight level 230.
Lufthansa 479, Langen radar, good evening. Lufthansa 85 November, contact Alpha radar Zurich on 119.225.
119.225, Lufthansa 85 November.
Line 1181, contact Alpha radar Zurich on 119.225.
Alpha radar 119.225, 1181. Lufthansa 5 Mike Tango, that's 2 upper arrival.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Tango, Langen radar, identified. Good afternoon.
Contact Langen radar on 125.6.
125.6 for Caledonian 80. Sorry. 4,000 feet climbing, 5,020 miles east of Stuttgart, inbound forward. Romeo, Echo Delta, November, request to land following.
Comanche Yankee Romeo Whiskey Tango, Oscar Langen, radar identified. Oscar Langen radar contact. Langen info on 128.905. Descend and maintain flight level 260. Hotel Whiskey Tango contact Reims control on 121.075.
Right, 121.075, Hotel Whiskey Tango. Using Papa November for descent to flight level 070. Langen radar, radio check.
Lufthansa 55 uniform, good evening. Pass your message.
Lufthansa 55 uniform, which frequency are we using at the moment? Kodiak 3 with Mike Alpha would like to cancel IFR.
Kodiak 4 Mike Alpha, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR.
Transavia 6610, Langen radar. Expect a Hele 2 Alpha arrival for the ILS runway 6 into Schiphol via RIF 1B. I'll have your descent in 20 minutes. Let me know if you want to descend sooner.
Langen radar, this is Cactus 123. Requesting descent, flight level.
Expect the Halo 2 Alpha arrival for the ILS approaching way 06 to Schiphol by Romeo India Victor 1 Bravo Transavia 6610.
Cactus 123, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Transavia 6610, contact Langen radar on 127.625.
Radar on 127.625. Transavia 16610. Good afternoon, radar Transavia 6610. You can flight level 340.
Transavia 6610, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 1606 is descending to flight level 80.
Lufthansa 656, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 5 Echo Lima on flight level 300.
Lufthansa 5 Echo Lima, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Moonraker 5 November Golf descend and maintain flight level 100.
KLM 1855, flight level 390.
KLM 1855, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
KLM 1855 requesting to start descent. KLM 1855. 4933, Dearly Gladiator moving.
Blue Max 4 Niner Tree, say it again. Blue Max 4 Niner Tree, contact Cologne Bond Tower on 124.98.
194.98, go back, 4933.
Cactus 123, contact Langen radar on 125.6.
Roger, radar, this is Cactus 123, roger.
Cactus 123, Brussels Control, good evening.
Langen radar, good afternoon, Devo 361, EOS space, flight level 380.
Devo 61, Langen radar, good afternoon.
Hotel 78, descend and maintain flight level 070, turn right, heading 245 vectors for the ILS runway 9er left approach.
Descend and maintain flight level 070, turn right, heading 245 vectors for the ILS runway 9 left approach. November 6, Papa Mike.
Meridian 63 Echo, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Nein, aber ich habe eine Frage. Haben Sie die Zeit, bitte?
Meridian 63 Echo, contact Bremen radar on 128.76.
128.76, Meridian 63 Echo.
Radio check.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Postman 6718, climbing start level 340, passing 180.
Postman 6718, Langen radar, roger. Postman 6718, Langen radar, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Descending to flight level 050. Roger. Zebra 351.
Speed bridge 351, say speed. Speedbird 351, understood. Clear jet Delta India, Romeo Charlie, Sierra Langen radar, turn right, heading 110.
Traffic.
Turning right, heading 110, Romeo Charlie Sierra.
Target 6610. Contact Brussels Control on 125.0.
Control on 125.0, Transavia 6610. Good evening, Control, Transavia 6610 with you at flight level 340.
Scandinavia 6610, Brussels Control identified. Good afternoon.
X-ray Victor 102, Brussels Control identified. Good evening.
Brussels Control, X-ray Victor 102, ready for descent. Amsterdam radar, X-ray Victor 102, we're starting descent.
Control, Scandinavian 1123, passing flight level 165, en route to Dennet.
Scandinavian 1123, Brussels Control identified. Good afternoon.
Brussels Control, citation 176, with you, descending, flight level 142 to flight level 040.
Citation Lima 76, Brussels Control. Good afternoon. Citation Lima 76, Brussels Control. Expect the runway 6 approach into Luxembourg via the Exco 2K arrival.
Citation Lima 76, Wilco.
Before extend ILS runway 6 right approach into the goal via Sierra Line Juliet.
GCY 634, contact Paris Control on 131.18.
131.18, Brussels Control, Charlie 278, flight 200.
Brussels Control, good afternoon, Eurowings 4 Yankee, descending flight at flight level 310.
contact Langen radar on 125.6.
Langen radar on 125.6, have a good day, 0 Victoria Yankee.
Contact Paris Control on 121.18.
121.18, Express 0.
Transavia 6610 request descent to 8000.
2064 Brussels Control, good morning. 61W contact Paris Control on 128.275.
Paris Control, Hotel 61 Whiskey.
Transavia 6610 request descent to 8000 feet.
Transavia 6610, descend altitude 8,000 feet.
Transavia 6610 descend to 8,000 feet. Transavia 6610.
IFR this frequency, November 427. November 427, wish to cancel IFR.
Russell Center, Transavia 509 is at flight level 240.
Transavia 559 at Russell Center, roger.
Russell Center, Transavia 559. I've passed my top of descent. Can I have clearance to descend?
Transavia 559er, your discretion. Maintain flight level 100, report reaching.
Speedbird 14 Whiskey, descend via the code 8 Alpha, departure for the runway 19er approach to Brussels, altimeter 29er.12, Speedbird 14 Whiskey.
Brussels Control, good afternoon, DFL 361 in your airspace, climbing flight level 360.
DFL 61, Brussels Control, F5, good afternoon.
Brussels Control, good evening, Nordic 1, Charlie Echo, meet you flight level 360.
Nordic 1 Charlie Echo, Brussels Control, good evening. contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805, Norwich, what's your next contact?
Transavia 6610 cleared for the Heli 2 Alpha arrival for the ILS runway 6 into Schiphol via RF 1B.
Clear for the Hotel Echo Lima Echo 2 Alpha arrival for the ILS approach runway 06 into Schiphol via RF 1 couple.
Descent to 220, airport call 559.
Heavy 559er descend and maintain flight level 150.
Descending to 150, airport call 559.
United 1987 Brussels Center contact. Frankfurt 1 Center on 127.6.
7.6, 987.
Ryanair 75 Tango at flight level 340, descending to flight level 250. Ryanair 75 Tango Brussels Center, roger.
KLM 665 contact Paris control on 120.955.
Paris control on 120.955, KLM 665. Good afternoon, QNH 1012. Departure Delta Echo Charlie Papa Yankee request traffic service. Bearing 005 for Daniel.
Transavia 6610 contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Amsterdam radar on 118.805. Transavia 6610.
Arnhem 380, DFL 361.
Good afternoon, radar Transavia 6610 with you descending to 8000.
Transavia 6610, Amsterdam radar identified. Good afternoon.
KLM 665 contact Schiphol approach on 118.08.
Transavia 6610, Amsterdam radar, contact Schiphol approach on 118.08.
Schiphol approach on 118.08, Transavia 6610.
1, 2.
Good afternoon, approach Transavia 6610 with you descending to 8,000 feet.
Enter 0. Transavia 6610, Schiphol approach identified. Good afternoon. Schiphol departure, KLM 146, 2,300 feet for 6,000. KLM 146, Schiphol approach identified. Clear direct RNM.
Transavia 6610 request descent to 2,000 feet.
We have begun our final descent to Amsterdam. Flight attendants and passengers have been crash one final time. Please ensure traceable and stowed are in the full upright position. Please also for
Transavia 6610, descend altitude 2,000 feet.
all Wi-Fi related tasks
Descend
show
to
any larger
2,000
electronics.
feet, Transavia 6610.
Transavia 6610, proceed direct AM 110, cleared for the ILS runway 6 approach.
Proceed direct AM 110, clear for the ILS approach runway 06, Transavia 6610.
KLM 055, climb and maintain flight level 230.
UAL 360, contact Schiphol Tower on 118.105.
118.805 for United 360, roger, good day.
DFL 361, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Flight level 230, DFL 361.
KLM 665, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
KLM 665, goodbye. Departure KLM 665 and 2200 climbing 4000.
KLM 665 Schiphol approach identified. Turn right heading 180 vectors to Lecco, then own navigation. DFL 361, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, DFL 361.
DFL 361, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Amsterdam radar on 118.805, DFL 361. Bye bye.
KLM 905 Echo, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, KLM 905 Echo.
KLM 905 Echo, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
2500.
118.805, KLM 905 Echo. Bearing on the flight level 280, KLM 090.
Contact Amsterdam info on 136.65. Transavia 6610, traffic at your 12 o'clock 2 miles, at flight level 30 type unknown.
Schiphol departure, Transavia 579 is at flight level 53, climbing to flight level 60.
Transavia 559er Schiphol departure radar contact. Climb via the SID. Stay at 210 knots until reaching flight level 160.
and stay at 210 knots until reaching flight level 10. Transavia 559.
Transavia 559er, climb and maintain flight level 340. Maintain 268 knots until Idirid. KLM 055, Schiphol approach, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Transavia 6610, contact Schiphol Tower on 118.105.
Schiphol Tower on 118.105, Transavia 6610.
Oh, runway 22.
Transavia 6610, good morning Tower. We are on final runway 06.
Transavia 6610, Schiphol Tower, winds 325 at 1. 2, runway 6, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 06, Transavia 6610.
Departure on 118.08, TFL 361, bye bye.
Malta 31, request departure runway 24.
Malta 31, winds calm, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Malta 31, ready for departure runway 24.
Malta 31, Schiphol Tower, winds 200 at 5, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Departure on 118.08, TFL 361, bye bye. Amsterdam departure, TFL 361 in your airspace, climbing 4,000 feet.
DFL 361, contact departure on 118.08.
Departure on 118.08, TFL 361, bye bye.
KLM 1843, contact departure on 118.08.
118.08, KLM 1843.
Schiphol Tower, winds 150 at 5, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Transavia 6610, welcome to Schiphol. Contact ground on 121.56.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amsterdam. The local
Contact
time
route
is
121.56,
5:01
Transavia
p.m. It's currently
6610.
about 13 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Clear. KLM 705 requesting IFR to Rio de Janeiro with hotel. Ready to copy.
KLM 705 Schiphol Clearance Hotel is correct. Cleared to the Galao Antonio Carlos Jobim International Aerodrome via the CUDA 2E departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,100 feet. Departure on 118.08. Squawk 4211.